This is Real Comic Book
Talk.
Yeah.
God damn, we the best.
He did.
I had to step up in there. All right, then.
Who?
Taking on a whole bunch of new stuff. All right, then.
I know.
Yeah.
You gotta keep evolving.
Yeah.
You either evolve or you die.
Yeah. Oh, facts.
Facts. Hey, that's for all the kids out there. You evolve or you die. Change with the times.
Hey.
Because if you don't, you're gonna be like those old people that you cuss out because they don't know how to use the phone. And they asking you, hey, can you do this on my phone? And you hit one button and it's done. You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, okay. Don't believe that. Life throws you a curveball, people. Just knock it out the park. Let's go. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
The greatest comic book movie there might ever have been or ever will be.
Let's talk about this. Because what he just said is a bold statement. You're going to have to get a little more detail into that. Like, how do you feel that way? I mean, it had a lot in it.
It had a lot of greatness in it. And just unstoppable greatness. Easter eggs out there. Wazoo.
Ramona was doing her dang thing.
Ramona on my mind.
We apologize for the bad singing. Let's continue. Al, what did you feel about it?
I'm done now.
You done?
Yeah, he thinks it's the greatest. How'd you feel?
It's up there.
Throwback Thursday, baby.
I'm not gonna say the greatest. It's a good movie though.
It's a great movie. It's a
Were
great movie.
you entertained?
Yeah, I was entertained.
Were you entertained?
It was a great movie.
It's certain movies that people are born to play certain parts. We didn't know Robert Downey Jr. was born to be Iron Man. Ryan Reynolds was born to be Deadpool.
Born.
Literally.
All his movies looking like a little like Deadpool
Exactly.
Don't they know? Oh,
And
you see
Michael
it now.
Cera was born to play
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim. Just his
Rating.
awkwardness.
Rating. Awesome.
His awkwardness and his
Oh, I love that movie so much.
weirdness. It permeates through the whole movie.
Right.
And
The movie's like centered around. It's like when you I'm sorry. It's like when you're a football team, right?
Yeah.
And you get a quarterback. Now you adjust your quarterback and you adjust your whole franchise of what that quarterback can do. I feel like that's what happened with this movie. Like we got our guy. Now we're gonna adjust the movie to what he can do.
Yeah, right.
And it was just it's perfect. Edgar Wright, you did it again, man. You ain't never not did it. God dang, you took it to another level. Sheesh.
All right then. It was a good movie.
It was a great movie. I'm gonna correct you every time. Till we all agree.
well, that's not going
That's
to
going to happen.
That's not gonna happen.
It's not going to
great
happen.
movie.
Everything. I like the.
Loved. I'm sorry, that was too far.
Yeah.
That one was too far. Okay.
Yeah, the fight scenes were decent.
They were better
They
than
were
decent.
They,
Way better than decent. Let's stop the lies. Sheesh.
they were decent.
They were better than decent. So stop the lies.
Michael Cera did it. He pulled it off for what he was capable
I can't
of.
take the lies anymore. I can't take the lies. Be honest. The
What are
review,
you talking about?
I say that it
whoa,
was a great movie.
hold on. No, you can't. Don't try to force words into my mouth
right,
and
yeah,
try to
absolutely.
tell me to say I got to think it was a great movie. No, it was just a good movie. This movie is
Better
easily
than Iron Man.
No, this movie is easily an acquired taste. Okay, not you could put this movie in front of 10 people and only probably 3-4 are going to actually be like, yo, that was entertaining, that was good. The other one's going to be like, this is mad goofy, this is ridiculous.
I know that's.
I don't know.
They're going to be like, this is over the top. This is
over the
ridiculous.
top. Okay.
Why? What is up with all these camera things they're doing? Like the scene where he was standing there and the camera just zoomed out and the whole room got longer. I was like,
Talking about the opening credits?
heck? Yeah. I was like, this is the weirdest crap. What am I watching? I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to watch this anyway. And they just did. And you don't know what you're getting into. And then all of a sudden his personality and then the way you gotta understand his personality. And how he fell in love with her, even though he was messing with an underage child and everything, which was one thing. And then
they did their best to clean it up.
Yeah.
They didn't hold hands. One time we held hands, and she got awkward, so we stopped. They didn't do anything.
And then how she stuck around into the end, and then his friends, and then where he lived at. What in the heck?
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
I was like, yo, this is out of control. They're giving you a lot here.
I'm kicking you out. What?
Yeah, and then his sister with all how she was normal, somewhat, and then, yo,
so great.
This movie was all over the place. If this was a show,
It was, but it wasn't really all over the place. They just gave you a lot at one, not even a lot at one time. They gave you a lot to explain that scene. So like they were in the scene, like every time they introduced a new character, instead of trying to give you this whole story, like or some dialogue, like oh yeah, this is how we met and stuff like that, where you got to put it together. They just simply said, hey, Scott Pilgrim, rating, awesome. Kim, drummer, boom, just simple, bang, bang, bang.
they did do that.
None of that.
But they did go through a backstory with each one of the bad guys and everything. Like the first one he fought when he knew when she met him in like elementary school.
Telling all the stories.
And everything. We fought each other. We were back to back, and we fought people at the playground and all that. I was like,
Yeah,
they're really giving all her ex-boyfriends and girlfriends or whatever.
no, but they ain't do it with the twins. I think at that point in the movie they was like, all right, it's way more millions than we thought. But the book says 7, so it's 7. So we're gonna combine these two, put them together, dated the twins, duck the twins, move on.
Now I give him credit though. Each one of the ones he fought was interesting, and they did have a lot. If you watch the movie, well, when the movie came out, and you watch the actors now. Most of these actors are like more.
He fought almost all the Avengers.
He probably did.
He fought Captain America. He fought Captain Marvel.
Fuck Captain Marvel. It was interesting. I still can't see Brie Larson. Every time I watch it, I'll be like, is that really her?
It is. That was the first time I fell in love with Brie Larson.
It's like, is that her? I don't know.
Then I fell out of love. Then I fell in love again when she was on Jimmy Kimmel like a month or so ago.
Yeah. So he also fought Superman.
Yeah.
He did.
He fought.
I said I don't even eat the eggs. I don't even eat. It
was so funny.
But in a sense, it is for a regular person. For us, it's good, but for a regular person, it would be over the top.
Well, the only reason I say it wouldn't be over, only reason I say for regular people, because when they did the test screening for audience, everybody who came out the test screening loved it. And you know, how, like if you do test screening, you don't find like your Pacific genre group. You don't go like, all right, you a comic book guy? All right, come on, see if you like this. They just randomly pick people off the street like, hey, you want to go watch this movie? And they all came out like, yeah, it was a good movie.
I mean, it just be just the people that they picked. I mean, that's saying they don't know.
But they did like multiple times though. So
me personally, I would think some people would think it's over the top.
There's some people who would. I'm saying the vast majority.
Well, you don't know that. So
I'm going by the numbers and what they actually said.
No, it's a blind survey is just a survey. That's
I get it, but that's all.
That's why you can't say everybody. Like I can't say.
But I'm only going by the information that was provided. But the information provided, and they said
it could be. Did you see them going there, or did somebody tell you that this would happen?
Okay, well, did somebody tell you that most people think it's over the top, or do you
just
assume?
Like I said, I think. I'm not going off. You're going off of what somebody else.
I'm just going off the facts that were given to me.
Exactly. From the who? The studio.
Okay. They also give you. Oh, you go look at the audience score, which the studio doesn't do. It has a high audience score.
I'm not saying it's not a good movie, but you're saying it's the greatest ever, and I
didn't say that they said it was the greatest movie ever.
No,
that's just my opinion. I just said I'm challenging you on the part where you said most people would find it over the top when the numbers say differently. That's what I would say.
Well, numbers could be skewed.
Yeah, absolutely right. Until you find other information, I can only go by what I was given.
Well, until I fact check your information, I can't go.
All right, we go look at the audience score. It's gonna tell you it's high.
All right, this is going to a whole different level.
You can look at the audience reviews on there. It was a good movie.
All right, well, right. I'm
saying, but they wouldn't. Nobody said over the top though. They was like they love the music, they love the humor, which was all top.
Was like that.
Great.
What was the name of the band?
Sex Bomb.
Yeah, that's great.
3, 2, 1, what's that was funny.
Yeah, but she got hype.
Yeah, she got hype.
Yeah. Like 3, 2, 1. We are Sex Bomb. We're here to see Scott Pilgrim kick your people. 1, 2, 3, go.
I like that. She got hyped every time though. It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
Like their first gig when he fought the first guy and everything. That was good.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Yeah, it was funny.
He was like, we need to play.
It was a good movie.
So when he walked in when the first battle of the bands, right? When he met his first ex-boyfriend, and Ramona was about to talk to his knives, and was it knives? Yeah. And she
asked her how
do you know him? He's like, oh no.
Yeah, that his look on his face was.
He turned around and smacked his leg like. We need to play loud, now and loud.
Yeah.
And then got the rocket.
Because Lee was flipping out. Man, they don't like us.
I
don't know how to do this.
That joint went. He was just Scott was just standing there looking at Dimes, Ramona.
Yeah.
And he's like, the other bass player, he's like, oh my gosh, you're going to suck it. And you just see the words coming out. Like, God damn it, Scott, why you just standing there and say something?
It was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so great.
It was funny because everybody could relate to that and be like, yo, yep, you better panic. This is a prime opportunity for you to panic. Because you done sat here and played two girls, you done lied and everything, boy. You shut. It's like I like this girl for this reason.
I'm gonna go watch the movie
but
again.
this girl, I think instantly like love at first sight kind of situation. Where she was Amazon delivery,
Delivery girl.
on rollerblades and everything. I'm just sitting there looking at that. I just sit there and watch that movie because this is Throwback Thursday, second viewing, and
So great.
And to see all of that,
I'm at 18th viewing.
it was like, dang, this brings back memories.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there watching. I was like, man, the phones, how they're acting, everything around them. I was like, man.
I like how she was on the rollerblades and the snow was melting as she was going by.
Oh, yeah, that little small little thing right there.
They have so many small little different things in the joint, which is so. And then they have some big stuff that's like obvious in front of your face. Like when the first time he stayed the night at Ramona's house, and he walked in and you could just hear the crowd like it's a sitcom. That joint was so great. I was like, because I was watching, I was like, did they do it? Oh my gosh! That's when at that moment I was like, this is it. This is the greatest stuff I've ever seen. It's the greatest I've ever seen. That was the most fun I've ever had watching a movie. Outside of when I was a kid and I watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. But like the most fun I just had like sitting back and watching the movie, just enjoying everything that was happening. Nothing beats Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
It's like the directors, like the producers were in sync with the director and it was just all like, you know what? If you can make it happen, do it.
And he did it.
Do it. If you can include that exactly like the comic, do it. Like this is probably the only comic book movies where we can legitimately say they literally pulled that from the pages of the comic.
Yeah.
And
And
nothing wrong with that.
And
That's what we
executed.
all
It
want.
was well executed. It was definitely well executed.
Damn,
It was a bit much, but it was well executed.
Bit much.
But a lot of stuff, if it's a comic like this one where it already
Yeah, the comic was a bit much anyway.
It's meant to be over the top because the comic is over the top.
Yeah, but you didn't expect it. You expected an adaptation.
Yeah, you didn't expect them to do it like
It is an adaptation.
This was not adaptation. This was pulled from the comic. It was like they did that.
I put it like this.
Like the crowd clapped from behind. Her roller skating and the ice melting and everything. The type of
that stuff
guys
is that.
fighting and stuff. I was like, man, they really just saw every little detail in the comic and just added it. Okay then.
Yeah.
All right.
With that Edgar Wright quick cutscene stuff. Oh, it was a perfect blend.
And that was another thing why people will probably have a hard time keeping up because he was cutting quick.
But everything was literally explained.
It was explained.
It wasn't
for the
hard
most part.
It wasn't hard to keep up.
No, it wasn't hard to keep
Yeah,
up.
not at all.
I've
seen stuff that's hard.
It
to
wasn't
keep
that
up.
many characters, so it wasn't like it was just him. You were focusing mostly on him, and then on her.
Yeah.
So it wasn't hard to keep up with at all, but still, it was a lot going on.
And the action. This is one of the few movies where the final battle was better than all the other battles that take place in the movie.
I thought all final battle scenes were better than all the other battle scenes take place.
That's wildly inaccurate. That's most of the time.
Aren't they supposed to be?
It's
Isn't
supposed to be.
It's supposed to be, but it's often that it's not. I could throw out a name right now, a movie that we all love, Wonder Woman. The best action scene was in the joint when she got into was fighting the tank. Well, at the end of it, when she lifted the tank and put it down, the whole joint when she was going through that whole village and taking everybody out. The action scene was way better than.
Well, that final scene, I didn't.
Yeah,
final scene, she was running through everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She wasn't really.
Yeah, it was like
fighting.
She showed her real powers.
I get all that, but which was better?
You made a good point.
All right.
You made a good point there.
That's just one that I could think of.
Yeah, I need
Iron Man.
What do we
the
say?
first
What did
Iron-
you always say? I need 5.
Okay, fine. Iron Man. Your joint, Guardians of the Galaxy.
What do you mean, Iron Man?
The first Iron Man. The action scene, the best action scene was him. He was going through when he first donned the suit, and he was flying through the joint, everywhere where his weapons were, taking out people and stuff like that.
I didn't really mean 5 because we're talking about Scott Pilgrim versus the
I was
World.
going to give you 5.
I know you were.
This is going too much time.
I was going to give you 5.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. All right, guys. Anything else for the people?
Yeah.
How else you felt about the movie?
It was, in my opinion, I said it before. I'm gonna just say it again so everybody knows. And if you've never seen Scott Pilgrim in the World, it's on Netflix.
It's better than the Turtle.
Nothing is better than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, it might be.
Stop.
He said that's the most
said
fun
it's
he's
the
ever
best
had in the theater.
ever.
So if you've had fun, and he keeps implying greatness every time I say it's mediocre.
First of all, if you go,
mediocre, good. It was somewhere around there.
Hold on.
Here's good. Here's mediocre. Pilgrim.
First of all, if you're going to quote me, please quote me correctly. I said it was the most fun I had watching the movie since I was a kid and watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
But you did say this is the greatest
comic book
movie ever.
It is.
The Turtles are comic.
Are you going to finish?
Facts.
I still like the Turtles better. This is better than the Ninja Turtles.
So it isn't the greatest.
But I love the Ninja Turtles better.
No, so is it the greatest? Or
No,
is it not?
you said this is better than the Turtles.
Yes. But I love the Turtles better. I love the Turtles movies better, so it's better than me. But I will, just like, for instance...
Hold on, which is better? You said you like the Turtles better?
All right, fine. Simply put, there are some people who think that Shaquille O'Neal is the greatest center ever. He's maybe his favorite center. Recognizing that he's not the greatest center ever, but they say, in their opinion, they will put him up there, even though they can see why argument can be made that he's not.
So back to my question.
Hold on, I'm making the whole thing here. Making the whole thing.
It's a simple question. I didn't need a whole.
If you put two movies, two movies together, you put these two movies side by side. Scott Pilgrim is a better movie. It's better. The action's better choreographed.
I'm still gonna ask you the same question.
Hold on,
just so
okay, that's cool. It's better choreographed. The action is better. The music is better. The way it's been directed is better. But the Ninja Turtles, in my opinion, it's just me. I like the Ninja Turtles better.
So the Turtles is your greatest movie. That's all I'm asking.
It is my greatest movie. But
so how do we get to all of this? All you had to say.
But I'm telling you, because I don't want y'all to come back like, no, the Turtles. So,
no, I just
Scott Pilgrim.
All
right, Turtles are 1A. Scott Pilgrim's 1B. It's better than every. And this, I'm not gonna catch a lot of heat. Better than every Marvel and DC movie I've ever seen.
All right.
I know people gonna come for me. The Dark Knight. Avengers Endgame. I get all that.
Long-winded way to say
I know.
Turtles and then Scott Pilgrim. I just
know.
asked the question and it took
3 minutes to answer. You want my top 5? I'll give you the top 5.
No,
I just asked about Turtles and Scott Pilgrim.
If y'all want my top 5, actually, we make a video about it. That way they ain't got no choice.
Yeah. Well, he'll make a video because I don't think I'll be here for that.
I'll make a video.
Yeah, he'll make a video.
It'll be somber.
It'll be...
Al, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah,
it's a 10.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's off the shoulders up too.
It's a 9. I mean, it's great.
9.5?
It's a 9.
0.5?
9.
0.5?
It was funny. It got humor, everything.
It's everything Daniel wants in the movie. Literally.
But to me, it is some...
Everything everybody wants.
Yeah, right. That is true.
Now, some people like...
Minus the horror people.
No, there's just some people that like that, just want... That's strictly indie, independent. I want a movie about nothing but character development, interactions, dialogue. There are people like that.
Some people just love romance.
Yeah.
They don't care about nothing else.
Yeah. I like mystery, adventure, thriller.
Okay, but again, not everybody likes to say got a movie. That's what I was making the point.
Right. I understood your point.
Yeah, which is why this would be. That's why it's okay. It's just
shut your dirty mouth.
Shut
your dirty mouth.
What's your rating?
Oh, this is like a 7.9.
I was trying to hold him back.
Hey, wait a second, you're really choking. You're really choking.
They should have waited till I had a better grip. I knew.
That's 7.5.
I knew what was happening.
As soon as you asked me, you should have already had grabbed him. Okay, you didn't look out for me.
That was my bad.
You didn't look out for me.
After asking questions, it's like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. It's like, so what do you give it, Dan? No, I wasn't ready. He was like,
I tried.
Like, he didn't even try to pull me off. He like, dang.
It already happened. By that time, it already happened.
They gonna blame me. You should have waited. Really? You asked me the question.
Why is it a 7.5?
7.9.
Why? Okay, why is it 7.9?
Because it was just weird. It was weird.
It's a horrible reason. Okay.
And I'm not a fan of those fast cutscenes. I'm not a fan of them.
Great. Edgar Wright does it again. He did it.
Literally did fast cut scenes. Like if you were not paying attention, like if you like for instance,
Aren't you supposed to
if
pay
you
attention
had
while you
kids,
watch
no,
the
no,
movie?
no. For instance, if you brought your kids in there and then one of your kids did something and you have to put attention on your kids, you can miss like 3 scenes and then look back up and it'll be already at a band
It'd
and
been
do
night, and then once you look back, it's daytime.
It's daytime, yeah.
Waiting for the bus.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
He would have had a whole date with Ramona that went horribly wrong.
Nothing
went wrong.
None of his days went wrong with Ramona.
And
Outside of the fight.
And then
with
next
evil
thing
boyfriend number 2.
And then next thing you know, they're fighting the next boyfriend, and you're like, how did we get here?
All right, if that's the case, number 1, you shouldn't bring your kids unless you know they're going to sit still.
No.
Stop that.
I learned that the hard way. So, all right, so I'm telling you now. For all you new parents who don't know better.
You don't know what kind of movie you're walking into.
That's
like,
fine.
oh, this movie, you definitely didn't know what you're walking into.
This is a general statement. For all you new parents who don't know any better. People who done it before, me, Al, we know that you don't take your kids when they're right. But for you new guys out there who don't know and their kids are still small.
Everything I say, he's going to try to defend you.
No.
Because I gave it a 7.9.
No, this ain't got nothing to do with Scott Pilgrim.
Listen.
Are you going to listen?
No,
because I took my kids to see Dory and it went wrong. Okay? So don't take your kid to the movie if you know they're not going to sit down.
The first problem is,
kids can sit still.
You don't take your kid to a movie that's not a kid's movie.
You know
they ain't
the
going to sit
problem
down.
is, you went to watch Door. That was the problem.
Well, she wanted to. One kid wanted to see
it. And it wasn't animated.
It wasn't exactly.
It was. That's when he freaked out.
Serious?
It was a part in the joint that animated. That's when he freaked out.
Because it probably flipped. Like you're sitting there watching.
Yeah, right. You watch
normal person, cartoon. What the heck just happened? And that's what's going to happen in Scott Pilgrim vs. World. It's going to be normal. Then something freaky is going to happen. A word's going to flash at you. And everything.
So great. Every kid I've shown this movie to, well, parts of it, because I can't show them the whole movie, obviously. They all like, oh man, it was cool. They just liked the music and they were singing.
Yeah, I give them credit for all that. The music,
action, comedy.
Was good. I
music
like
was good.
Man, I wanted to start a whole band just so I could do the joint with
battle against the bands.
I wanted to what's the name of Brie Larson's band name? I can't think of it now.
The best band in the whole entire world.
Yeah.
I don't remember
that song they was doing at their concert. Oh my god! Oh, I was just thinking. And they said, "Hey, they want to see you in the back." It's like, how does Scott know? I can't think of her name. He's like, no, not Ramona.
Brie Larson.
Oh yeah, Brie.
And he was like, yeah, they used to date. They used to date. Yeah. You walk by, her face was like a cartoon. Just her. I was like, yo, that's so great.
Yeah, she's an awesome rock star now, and he's
staying in his gay's best friend's apartment. Yeah. Or little house kind of thing. Where he doesn't own anything but the coat.
Don't know. Yeah, that was awkward every time.
That was so weird.
His best friend was trying to warn him about everything.
Yeah.
It just was not working out. It was not. And his sister was trying to help him out.
Was she really? Or was she just sending a mass text? Yeah, she was just shaming him and then sending out a text about it.
Yeah, she was. That's help. Because he was messing with the minor and everything, standing out there waiting outside of a dang high school.
How did she hope?
Because she was trying to tell him,
stop. Fact, every time, like,
stop.
She's like, where are you at? He's like, I'm about to be out. I'm about to get off in like 2 minutes. She's like, I'm walking in right now. He just walked in. He's like, hey, we just like, and then the other girl that played on Parks and Recreation came up. He's like, what are you doing here? And then he turned around, her sister knocked on the door. Hey, I gotta go, and rolled out. Like, damn. So where was she hoping?
Yeah, you should have left with her.
No, she was gone.
Yeah, she was gone.
Yeah, scenes like that make the movie a little weird. You were sitting there watching that and you were like, what just happened? How did she leave like that? Okay, you know what? Just keep watching.
It was so funny.
It was funny. It was just still weird.
Right.
It was different filming. It was a different kind of filming. It was quick stuff.
Have you seen any other Edgar Wright movies?
You keep bringing him up like, and people are like,
because that's his style of movie.
Yeah, that's a specific director, and if you follow directors, you know what you're getting into with the director. But if you're going to see a movie, basically off of a trailer and a preview and everything, you're interested and curious. You're not all researching who the director is and everything.
Yeah, I feel because I felt the same way about comics. I go buy a comic book, I'm like, man, this joint looks good. I don't care. I'm
not following writers.
Yeah, well, some people do, some people don't.
Yeah,
I started.
Some people do. Yeah. Well, you're diehard into it and everything, sure, but no, to get the mass and general audience, they're not like, oh yeah, he's not a Steven Spielberg. like where you could put his name up there yet, and it could be whatever it could be
Right,
whatever kind of
but-
movie, and it's directed by Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, and I agree with you with that.
That's how you keep using his name.
But in order to get to Steven Spielberg, there's steps you got to get. You just can't be Steven Spielberg. You just don't wake up. I'm Steven Spielberg. My name is great.
No, I'm just saying
you got to build up.
You're using his name like he is Steven Spielberg. That's what you get with an Edgar Wright movie.
No,
I was like,
what? You're missing my. You were making the same point, but you jumping a step. What I'm saying is, Edgar Wright, this is his style, right? Now
we know now.
I mean,
we do know. We know
okay,
now.
you know
This is
now.
his style.
All right, the general audience know this is his style now, right? So now he has the reputation. This is the kind of movie, like in Ant-Man, when he was doing the quick stories. That was Edgar Wright before he got kicked off the. They left because he created differences.
Okay.
So his style works. You just, you know,
I mean, to a certain degree, yeah, sure.
it works.
No,
To
a certain degree.
All his movies have been rated very well.
They may be rated well, but in the end, the companies want money. Is he bringing in the money or awards? Is he bringing in money and awards?
Well, his movies are never going to be for awards, and money is subjective to what kind of movie you make. So if you're making a smaller budget movie, you don't expect, a $1 billion return. So if you're making a movie,
No. There's exceptions.
there's exceptions, but I'm talking about the vast majority.
Okay.
I'm expecting to make your money back.
Yeah,
plus a little bit.
you're not. So if you spend $100 million on a movie, you expect a big budget movie. You spend $50 million on a movie, you're not expecting $1 billion. Yeah, I know the Joker did it. How many others?
True that. All right, final thoughts. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Throwback Thursday. This is our second viewing of the movie.
It's a 10. Everybody should go watch this. It's one of those movies like perfection.
Strictly his opinion. Al,
It was a good movie.
Great
I'll
movie.
have to watch it again.
you watch it again?
Everybody
I'll watch
watches
it
again.
You're right.
Entertaining movie.
It was entertaining. It was good. Would I recommend it if you're doing nothing? Yes, I would recommend it if you're doing nothing.
I recommend if you have plans, cancel them. Go watch it.
It's not that good.
If you have a family-in-law
This
and
gotta
having
be
a
only
cookout,
It's only got to be a
bored.
handful of movies that actually can do that, yo.
Scott Pilgrim's one of them.
I don't think it is, though.
It is.
You guys test that out for us. You guys get a whole bunch of people together, put them in front of the screen and play Scott Pilgrim vs. World. See how many of them stay. See how many of them lose. Let us know in the comment section.
I literally done it before.
Let us know in the comment section how that goes for you guys. This is another episode of Throwback Thursdays, our second viewing for a movie. If you want us to view a movie for the second time on a Throwback Thursday, let us know in the comment section what it is, and we'll be sure to try to get it in. And until next time, we're out.
Deuces.
Yeah. We in the club, we partying. We in the club, we partying. Yeah. How much ice you got? I don't know.
Get it,
None.
all this man.
I cannot miss like I am the ace. Electrocute you, then I leave you with aftershock. Getting angry, then I turn to Incredible Hulk. Bite and bog, chop it down like you